So the loam goes to the yard. Can't remember what card went to his hand.
We'll take a...
Oh, he's saying he already played a land, so he backed up and unplayed his land because he can only play one land a turn. Now, the unfortunate thing about this deck is when you can only play one land a turn, a lot of your plays are really... Your turns aren't as exciting anymore.
Sure.
Loam isn't as powerful as it could be, but in this situation, it may be his only choice.
Scalding Tarn gets sacked. There we get a good look at Nate's deck.
Maybe at the point where time can become an issue, especially if we go to game 3.
Sure.
One of the dangers of playing 43 land is you may get a lot of draws. You're really not the deck that can pull out a game 3 in 10 minutes.
Yeah. If you play fast, maybe, but
no, it takes too long. It takes too long to win. Like you can theoretically win the game. Your opponent can have no permanents in play, and it'll still take you too long to actually win that game. So Wasteland gets rid of Mazeth, so I think we could get a game 3. And what's that knife? Alright, so that drops saves to 4. I think we missed a maybe a lightning bolt or something somewhere. Oh, I don't know why I was talking. Oh yeah, I didn't mean to press the button. I'm getting confused. Sorry. Alright, so we dredge with the loam, and we get an exploration to go to the yard. Not where you really want it.
no.
I think James is going to take out those frozen grips. I think he knows that there aren't many targets for it.
Yeah, it doesn't seem...
I think this is where you concede to conserve time because it's only a matter. I mean, seriously, a matter of time. You can loam. You can pick one land to get back. I mean, you can pick 3 land to put in your hand, but only one gets to come to play.
Yeah, I don't know how much time's left in the round, but I think that he could pull this game out, but it's...
No, it's... He had to top deck a mana bond. The only way he can win is top deck mana bond.
Did he not play land that turn?
I think he played another Mazeth. The one that he got off of Intuition and then loaned back.
I mean, he's able to now neutralize that Nimble Mongoose, but...
How does he do that? With he trades? With
He thinks he can trade, but Nate still has the Lightning Bolt in hand. I think that James is just dead really soon. Maybe not. Like, what he'll do is he'll attack in with both these creatures. James will go to activate his Mishra's Factory. Nate's going to bolt it. James is going to go down to 1. And then James can play another Mishra's Factory next turn, try to do the same thing next turn. That leaves a bunch of outs, including, I think there might be one more Fire Ice left in.
But that doesn't, he won't be able to kill the Nimble Mongoose this time because of Mishra's Factory.
Oh, sure. It has Summoning Sickness, so...
Well... Not summoning sickness. It won't be able to attack or use activated abilities, including the cost of tapping. There is no summoning sickness anymore.
Oh, really? What is it called now?
Cannot attack. It can't use any abilities including the cost of tapping.
Why'd they get rid of the word the?
That was gone a long time ago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Everybody just continues to refer to it?
Because it's a lot faster than saying cannot attack or use abilities, including the cost of tapping.
Yeah, I'd just concede if I were James here. Because this game is probably going to be a draw. And lightning bolt off the top just means it's over. Bang, bang, you're dead.
There we go. So we're going to go to game 3.
So Rashad, I was thinking when Nate there just took a look at his sideboard, he asked the judge rather if he could take a look at his sideboard. Made me think that whenever my opponents say that, they're like, I think that they always just drew Cunning Wish. I hear you've got an interesting story about Cunning Wish. Maybe you want to tell it?
Oh, I was thinking like playing Cunning Wish. I have a sort of interesting story. I don't know if it's basically about Cunning Wish. I mean, it includes the Cunning Wish, but okay. So this was back, I don't know, early 2000. I was driving to a qualifier down in Indianapolis, and it was an Odyssey block constructed qualifier, and I just got the deck list. Like off online, I don't remember where I got it. It was Upheaval and Zombie Infestation. That was the list that I got. So I decided I got all the cards together, dug them out, put them together, and I was driving down to Indianapolis that morning. I'm in Chicago. Indianapolis is like a 3-hour drive, and you lose an hour. So it's like 3 or 4, maybe 4 or 5 in the morning when I'm driving, probably 5. So I'm driving, but my deck, I'm running late, and, my deck isn't sleeved yet, and I'm not really going to have that much time. So while I'm driving in the car on the way to this qualifier, I start sleeving my deck, which I don't recommend you do while you're driving. I do not recommend driving and sleeving your deck. This is a long time ago. The rules were different. But anyway, so I'm driving, sleeving my deck. Do it successfully. No, I didn't crash, I didn't die, didn't get a ticket, done, awesome. So I had all this time left over, and my deck was sorted. So I figured, might as well shuffle my deck while I'm driving. So now I'm driving to Indianapolis, shuffling my deck while I'm driving. Now, I personally don't like air conditioning. So while I was driving to this qualifier, I had my windows down because I like to just drive with the windows down. So I'm driving with my windows down to Indianapolis, shuffling my deck. And while I'm riffle shuffling it, a card pops out, flies out the window. Bam! So now I have my 59 card deck, lost a card, have no idea what it is. So now I have to go through while I'm driving and sort my deck out. So I'm driving in and after sorting my deck out, figure out that the missing card is a Cunning Wish. And this was back when Cunning Wish was maybe a $10, $15 card. It was hot. It was hard to get. But luckily, the list that I was playing only played 3, and I owned 4, and I brought it with me, so I just put in another Cunning Wish. But somewhere on I-80 or whatever I was driving on, I-65, there's a Cunning Wish in a purple sleeve out in some cornfield. So, I mean, if you feel like, you want to try to discover some hidden treasures, take a drive down 65.
So the players have started, and turn 1 exploration, most likely going to get Force of Willed. Red Elemental Blast was drawn for Nate. Nate's going to play Blue Delta, crack it, and assuming he's going to go get a Trop Island, play Nimble Mongoose. 1-1 right now.
Right, so Nate goes down to 18 from Force of Will and Fetch Land. 1-1 Nimble Mongoose, not Gamoose. Nimble Mongoose. It's a 1/1, soon to be a 3/3 after a few more fetches, some brainstorms, and some lightning bolts.